I'm Dax Zaza, a camp director here at Camp Ranachqua. I've been the camp director since 2007, and I started working here in 1998 as an archery instructor, and I've been here for 12 years. And now I'm a teacher, social studies teacher in the Messina Central School District, where I've been teaching for the past 6 years. So I spend my summers here, and it's probably the best thing you can do with your summer, I think. Really enjoy it, get a lot of pleasure out of the whole experience. It's a lot different than teaching, and it gives you an opportunity to change it up during that time.
All right, so everybody get him.
Just like that? How was it? What's up? It's good? You said it's hot!
I think something that makes us unique is the fact that we're part of a reservation, 10 Mile River. So we're able to provide a lot more high adventure opportunities to scouts and troops that are going to come here. We've got a climbing tower that is phenomenal and continues to turn out a great program there. Over a climbing tower that's over 30 feet tall. That's unique to this camp. Our shooting sports is second to none. I mean, we run a great program there, unique program activities like William Tell, and probably one of our strongest areas is handicraft. The things that Lola Kuzumoto, who's been working here since 1987, the only 2 years she didn't work here, she was at Philmont working and on their handicraft staff. I mean, she brings that wisdom and guidance that really makes it great for those first year campers. They love this, love their experience, and part of it's because of what Lola does.
I'm Lola Kusumoto. I've been working in handicraft since 1987, and what they do is they offer art, Indian lore, wood carving, leatherwork, basketry, and because it was the 100-year anniversary of Boy Scouts, we offered carpentry, which is not one that's offered all the time. I love working with the first-year scouts because they're new to the program. They've never been in any camps or anything, and we're trying to impress them into wanting to stay into Boy Scouts. And by having merit badges that are fun, this keeps them coming and wanting to come back to the next year. And they're not bored, they don't get homesick, because they actually come home with items that they've made. Since I've been doing it for over 20-some years, I feel that I am a part of Ranachqua. I'd hate to see anything happen to this camp because it's my home. I look forward all winter just to come back and see the faces of the kids that remember me and love coming to handicraft.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes.
I got it!
All right.
My name is Michael Lennon. This year, the summer of 2010, is my 5th year on staff and my 3rd year as the aquatics director. At the Camp Ranachqua waterfront, we offer the chance to complete many different merit badges, including life-saving, canoeing, swimming merit badge, rowing, small boat sailing, and motorboating. Also, we do awards and certifications. Scouts have the option, they could take a full BSA lifeguard course and become completely certified lifeguards through our Boy Scout camp. They can also do the Mile Swim Award, as well as come down, complete their 1st and 2nd class aquatics requirements for their rank advancement, and also learn to swim, come to our instructional swim programs. Or they could come and they could also have the opportunity to come during our free swim program, and they could play water basketball in our beginners area. They could just swim and have fun in our swimmers area. They can use our water trampoline, and they also get the chance to go out in our boats. So because our camp staff has a great record for returning year after year after year, they develop a relationship with the scouts that, the scouts are here for 1 week at a time, but then the next year they see the scout, and now they've spent 2 weeks with that scout down at the waterfront working on aquatics merit badges and aquatic skills.
Sing away, away, oh!
Sing away, away, oh! Way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh! Way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh!
Way, oh!
Way, oh!
Way, oh!
Way, oh!
Way, oh! Way, oh! Way, oh! Way, oh!
Dining hall!
think of the meals, like all the the songs and stuff?
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I like singing every meal. I wish I could do that in my normal life.
My name's Andrew. This is my third year on camp staff. In 2007, I was the sports and mountain bike director. In 2009, I was a trading post manager, and this year, my first year, I am the Scout Skills area director. Okay, the Scout Skills program area is in charge of all our knot tying and orienteering. So the kids they're getting hands-on with the rope. They're getting their maps and compasses out, and they're making their own orienteering courses. They're getting out there and building their own shelters, tying their own lashings, how to cook outdoors, things like that. Doing everything hands-on. We teach them all the knots they need to know. They get out there, perfect them, and they do it all themselves. So the counselors that are out there with me and doing the first year program are with these kids from the first year and then throughout the years after that. So we're forming a bond from day one, and it's extraordinary. The kids come back year after year, and we know their names, we know their faces, and they're learning with us and as we learn with them.
One fat head, a couple of ducks! One fat head, a couple of ducks! One fat head, a couple of ducks! Three baby brown bears! One fat head, a couple of ducks! Three baby brown bears! Alcohol is critically overpopulated, so I'm gonna take all those animals and I'm gonna throw them out the window! The window, the second story window, the window.
Most of the merit badges I decided to take were ones I decided to take once I saw them here. Like tracking, I found it was a once in a lifetime thing, and I took it. It was a lot of fun though. And then energy is a new merit badge, so I didn't know about it yet. And I decided to take it because I had open time and I didn't want to do FCA. So I took it. It was a lot of fun. But I think the main thing I wanted to do before I came here was probably swimming, because it's required and I wanted to get it done.
You got.
And it was fun.
What do you guys think of the staff? Are they helpful?
Yeah, very. And they're cool.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, drum roll please, Terrence McCarran. Good afternoon, Camp Ranachqua! Okay, so the trivia question you were posed this morning at breakfast.
Okay, my name is Terrence McKiernan. I'm the Director of Ecology here at Camp Ranachqua. I've been working here about 7 years. My job progression, I started as an archery instructor in 2004. 2005, I worked at archery again, and in 2006, I moved down here. I was an instructor here, and then I was assistant area director, and now I'm director of ecology and have been since 2008. At the Nature Lodge, we offer any kind of merit badge that involves something having to do with nature. Environmental science is the one Eagle required badge we offer, but we offer more merit badges than every other area in camp, and we actually offer more merit badges than most other nature lodges in the entire country. We have plant science merit badge, energy merit badge, astronomy, soil and water, and a bunch of others. In addition, we do nature hikes, we do night observations, we go out, we do a little bit of first class adventure requirements, helping the younger guys advance through the ranks, and we run any kind of nature associated program here. Okay, well, the Ranachqua staff is, as far as any camp I've ever been to, worked at, seen in action, I've never seen a staff that works as well together as these guys. They really are, as well as being co-workers, some of them, some of these people are my best friends, and, you ask anybody else, you'll find out the same thing. They go out, they're always having a great time, and they're always full of energy, ready to go, full of scouting spirit and knowledge and teaching ability to help teach scouts what they need to know and what they need to do to advance through the ranks and become Eagle Scout as a goal.
And you get hit right in the head with the juice that little bug moose just threw right out the window. So you're gonna take the juice and you're gonna slam it out the window!
One of the big things too is how much their skill set, these guys know, and they keep building year after year. They're not happy with just doing the same thing that they've done every year. I mean, I look at Terrence McKiernan, who's been my ecology director for 3 years now, and the fact that he introduced 2 new merit badges, energy and plant science, this past year. That's a big deal. Plant science is something that he's going into, and that's a great thing to see. When you see staff members who actually work in areas, and then all of a sudden that becomes their major in college and the profession that they want to go into, it makes you feel like scouting is making a difference in their life and pushing them in the right direction there. So that's an amazing thing. This staff they're just a joy to work with.
My name is Bill Smith. I'm the program director here at Camp Ranachqua. This is my second year as program director, and it's a position I really enjoy. I myself know that a lot of the staff members I started out with here, I'm now very, very good friends with them. We visit each other at college, and it's a great experience. You develop a very strong sense of camaraderie from being on staff, and it starts as a camper, and that's something I loved about Camp Ranachqua. My troop ended up going to another camp, and then they ended up folding, and I came to this camp and I loved it, and I can't see myself going to any other camp. I think the staff here is phenomenal. Not only is everyone incredibly qualified to teach what they teach, but we place a high emphasis on the staff, and many of them are also very friendly young men and women, and we're here to help you and make sure you have a great time here at Camp Ranachqua.
The staff here obviously I have a bias. I hire them, but I mean they're second to none. I mean, I've watched so many of them grow up, whether it was from a counselor in training, or as a regular paid staff member. I've watched guys graduate from high school, graduate from college, earn their Eagle Scout, ask me for an Eagle Scout recommendation, or even now I've seen there are guys who I've worked with who I've given job recommendations to that are entering the professional world. It's definitely something that makes us different than a lot of other camps, our ability to retain staff members and keep them for a long period of time. And this year we had over 70% of our staff return from last year. And all of our area directors and key staff members had all worked on staff for multiple years before this year. Almost all of them had been key staff members before. And it really makes the job worthwhile when you keep bringing back quality staff members and they want to come back and they enjoy the experience. I mean, the enthusiasm and energy that they bring really makes you as a camp director want to give your all and help them out in any way possible. And that's one of the great things, is to work with the staff for 7.5 weeks and watch them grow and develop, not just during that time, but from year to year, and watch them mature and go from being a counselor in training to an area director. And that's a pretty awesome thing to see.
Oh, good game. 13.